Of the night. So, thank you for. Oh, looking over here. Thank you very much for. Give me a second, everybody. Give me a second. We're starting new and fresh. I want to make sure everything is okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. I am the Transformational Scientist, and welcome to the AEW Dynamite Watch Along with me, the Transformational Scientist. Tonight, we have a very interesting night. We're going to be watching MJF and Roosh. Bum, 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 bum. So today I'm going to try to do my best with learning and doing. Hey, hello, Robert. Not too much. I've spent all day working on my new setup. Well, it's not so much a new setup, but I rearranged the place. I got my table organized, trying to get things going so that I can be more productive as I do this. And look at Roosh coming out with his beautiful white furry drapery. He's looking a little bit like he's just looking awesome, really. Maxwell Jacob Freeman is still going with that hardcore black jacket look, looking very, very strong, very, very good. Whoosh! I'm excited about this. If you see me looking this way, by the way, I'm looking at the display because I really want to be able to take in everything with the volume up so that I can hear and comment on commentary. And I'm excited about this. Lafayette, Indiana, in the building. Really, Lafayette, Indiana. I didn't realize you were from there. I think I might have to move this. Move this over here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Ah, that's right. There's no commercials. No commercials tonight. And they get up already. Get at it. Bell rings. You got some elbows to MJF's forehead. Got a tuck underneath by MJF with a side headlock, spinning off the rope. Somebody just dropped something. It looks like Rush has picked it up. And now Maxwell's going in with his little strut. I forgot the name of the person who does a strut. I always think of Ric Flair, but it's somebody else. Somebody else that made it famous, and they all followed behind him. Oh, what if he just get a huge slap to Roosh, and he didn't even get affected by that? He's like, "Come on, bitch, give it to me." MJF, he's not doing the rapid kick, but he is still he is still working the crowd as no MJ. Oh, and he just gave him a flick to the eye. What a douche. But we all love MJF. Oh, I don't know about it, we all, but I personally enjoy MJF. His promos haven't been hitting it like I used to think for me personally, but it's and Roosh came back with a fierce headbutt to MJF's chest. As is right, that could hurt someone really, really bad. Oh, we're getting the replay on the headbutt. Ooh, very nice Roosh with his slick back hair. He's all moist. Wrestlers like to be moist during their matches, I've noticed. This is going to be a pretty vicious match. It seems like MJF is. Ooh! Nice back body drop. And it looks like MJF is already bloodied a little bit. Something's a little messed up. Oh, I hope he hasn't, like, busted a lip or. Oh, Roosh. Roosh is just licking the blood, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And a fierce slap across the chest from Roosh to MJF. Up, sunset flip into a pin attempt. But Roosh comes back with a clean right across MJF's face. Look at that mofo. And MJF is not moving. We're going to get a little taunting from Roosh himself, the big bad man. Well, looks like he's got a little bit of a shoulder issue. He's got the kinesio tape on his left shoulder. That hasn't come into play yet, but it may. It may come into play a little bit later. Sorry, listening to Taz on the commentary. Oh, it's going to be a pretty good crowd tonight. I think we got at least 3,000 in the audience. I can check that a little bit later. Roosh taunting the crowd and get a straight kick to the face of MJF after thinking he was going to give him a little bit of the horns. Some more taunting from Roosh. And MJF comes back and he's getting it. He got on top of Roosh and started slugging him out. But we got Roosh back on top himself. Two big feet straight to the chest to MJF. Just stood up and did a standing meteor. I don't think you call it that, but a double stomp to his chest. We got Claudio Castagnoli coming up a little bit later tonight with Pac or Pac. I don't know how you say it. I'm going to say Pac for tonight. Oh, very nice. He just flipped MJF over, Roosh that is, and then gave him a nice little kick straight into a pin. So far, Roosh is looking pretty dominant. MJF back to the corner, taking a little bit of a breath, staring straight up at the lights, wondering what's going on. Roosh is thinking about it. It's a little bit of a slow match, getting off to a bit of a slow start here. MJF crowd chant, baby. MJF. By the way, everybody, if you're joining tonight, please make sure you like and subscribe. As you can see, starting something a little bit different. I hope you all enjoy. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get the horns, but MJF gets out of the way as Roosh tries to give them the horns, but MJF moves out of the corner. Where do you think I should? I think I should move this somehow, but for now, I think I'm gonna just leave it right here. Roosh. Actually, what I can do is MJF with an inside cradle on Roosh. Looks like he's got a backslider, Roosh. Oh, and a nice little side kick, mule kick, rest kick. Hammerlock on Roosh. Oh, vicious DDT from MJF. I have to stay hydrated. This match is a lot. Oh, again. Oh, my God. Oh, a little rake to the back from MJF. He's going back into looking like a pile driver, but Rush gets out of it, pushes him towards the corner, but MJF jumps over top. Did something happen to MJF's knee? Oh my gosh! He picked Rush up and he got him into a pile driver. But his shoulder's not up. Oh, the ref was coming down with a 3, but Roosh stopped it. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before. That was nice. Showing off a little bit. MJF is letting you know that his knee's okay. Ooh. Oh! MJF comes in, but Roosh has suplexed him into the turnbuckle. Roosh, Roosh, Roosh. We got dueling MJF Roosh chants. You can guess who. I'm on both sides right now, honestly. Look, for me personally, you can be a bad guy and enjoy the bad guy. It doesn't mean they need to stop acting like a bad guy, and that's Roosh for me. Roosh tries to get MJF, but he lifts him up and gives him a little bit of a mule kick in a corner. Roosh comes back with a punch, a right hand punch to the face of MJF. And a little bit of a straight jacket into a pile driver. What the freak? Roosh with a taunting pin, but MJF is out of it. Absolutely cocky, as Taz says. I agree with him. Look, regardless of how strong you have somebody, you hit them. You gotta. I agree. You gotta just go at them. You gotta get them. MJF is staggering with another. It's like a bit of a Superman punch, but it was really just a real tight, straight punch into MJF's face. Knocked him out of the ring. And Roosh is coming out. I hope he doesn't get the a nice little chop to the chest from Roosh. Roosh is good with them. This was a really dominant performance, more so for Roosh. Oh, he is slamming MJF into all three sides. MJF to the chest first bump on that one, which was crazy. That's okay, Robert. As we get going, there will be more and more people. But right now, it's really about focusing on a match. Rush is saying, I have to learn Spanish. I'm actually planning on doing a little series where we go through and I will show you a little bit about my studying in Spanish. Because, like, getting to watch an artist like Rush, listening to him curse us out, really says something about America. Do I have any wrestling crushes? That's a good question. That's a good question. Do I? I think Willow's absolutely adorable. Oh, I would have to say Abaddon. If I have a crush on anyone. Oh, like a zillion billion times. Like if Abaddon were to say to me, please come and visit me, like a performance in New York City, I'm there. Abaddon means anything from me. I would be there for that. What about you, Robert? Do you have any? Karusha just got in a chair. He just slid it across the ring so that he's getting the ropes. Roosh, don't do the ropes unless you're gonna whip him. Oh, he is whipping him. Thank you. Just gave it a few times. Although you gotta get back here. You can't be waiting so long on. Oh, and he's choking. He's using the green cable to choke MJF out. The ref seems to be back into it. Breaking the count, although the ref is not counting. Getting a loud amount of boos from the audience. Roosh just took a sign from somebody and he's just tearing it up. I wonder what it said. It's like Deep's house. But I don't know. If it pissed off Roosh, it pissed off Roosh, you know? Abaddon. Oh! 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 The camera work on that missed it, but it looked like there was a top toe drop. I think it's a top. He basically like his legs to scissor Roosh into the chair. Scissor him into the chair. That doesn't sound correct. Are we going for a brain buster? Oh, Roosh again with that right hand across the chest and oh, oh, he just suplexed him, belly to belly suplex to the floor. Roosh to MJF. What the f? Wow, wow. Oh, we're getting a second look at it right into the camera. Ooh. Rush is really, really, really bringing it to MJF, and that's as the babyface here, and he's getting such a reaction from the crowd. That's the glory. Like seeing Rush being able to, oh, oh, look at that! He's just kicking some dirt onto MJF. He's gonna give him the bull. When you mess with a bull, what do you call that? That was a lariat, is it? Oh, it looks like there was a lariat. I thought that he picked him up a little bit and gave him like a bit of a modified rock bottom. Oh no, 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 no. He jumped out and he gave him a lariat, like full body, like not standing still, putting his body into it, knocking Roosh to the ground. Oh, Neri got a spine buster from MJF as he just beats the living heck out of Roosh on the ground, some little ground and pound. MJF has brought Roosh up and he's now smacking his head into the turnbuckle. Got good count of 10 on this. Looks like MJF has gotten some of his energy back into it. The crowd is looking very good. The stadium tonight. Oh, MJF, I think, is biting him. Oh, I think he was biting him. Oh, the heat seeker! Heat seeker on Roosh. But he's bringing, MJF brought him back up, and it looks like he's going for a suplex. Brainbuster! Woo! MJF gets on top for a pin of 2. Wait, what? What? Whoa! 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 I was not expecting that. Wow! MJF got a brain buster on Roosh. Went over for a pin. Roosh put his hand on MJF's head. I thought he was going to kick out, but no. No, it's just a straight win for MJF, and Roosh is rolled out immediately. So something must be going on here. We got Cage of Agony with Percy Chair. Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, Hechicero MJF. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, all right. And as you guys may or may not know, I will be going to Forbidden Door. Expecting to have a pretty good night and seeing. I say I learned it. Hechicero. I think that's it. But Hechicero MJF. Come on. All right, we're getting a little review from last week with Jack Perry and Dustin Rose. Dustin was bloody as all hell. I enjoyed that match quite a bit. Oh, and if anybody's wondering, I will be getting back to reviews. As I said, I've been spending a little bit of time the past 2 weeks, actually. If you don't know, I've been organizing photos and videos. It's been a bit of a hassle, like 30,000 plus, so like 35,000 images. And then there was about 7 terabytes of videos that I had to sort through. So I took care of all of that. It took me the past 2 weeks. Had some incidences and crazy things. But now that it's all done, I can focus on making sure my setup is okay. Right now, I'm only working with one light, which doesn't look half bad. But yeah. So we've got this all worked out, and it's a conglomerate of bad men. I thought Kyle Riley is smiling. Vengeance. Word of the day today is vengeance, redemption. Hey, you get off my wow. Ooh, we got a Jack Perry walk on in the middle of his set. Kyle is a bit flabbergasted. uh, we just had another fire promo from. Did he just say who is that guy? I hope he wasn't talking about Dante Martin. All right, we got a little bit of a break. I thought that was a fun segment. Those are interesting things. What can we do within these little moments of time? Because for me, I don't actually get any commercials. I don't get picture in picture. I'm using Triller TV, using a VPN to watch from outside of the country. Oh, inside the country to outside of the country. So for me, I just now have AEW Dynamite with fancy coloring. That's all that I got with the nice color explosion, which was someone tried to mention was from like, or people try to say is NXT 2.0, but I was looking back at the very first Dynamite, and they had these very they had this, so it is what it is. But yes, we just had a wonderful promo from Mark Briscoe. I think they just let him speak. I imagine he does think of a few things, but he like Kingston or people that like they can do promos on a spot. You just give them a prompt and they do it. They used to do it on BET quite a bit, which was that was interesting. So we got a like another fiery promo if you're not watching from Kingston, and as he passes the screen or as he's talking, we get just a walkthrough by Jack Perry. Thankfully, it's less than when they come in and they do an interruption, which I don't know if anybody else is tired of, but it's a bit hokey. It's a bit hokey to see people come in and just like it's like they're standing off camera. And it's like you're looking right over there, and it's like, oh hey, I didn't realize you were standing there that whole time as I was speaking, and now you're going to interrupt me. This was just a walk by, which is much better done. Oh, and it is because Jack Perry is going to be in that ladder match at Forbidden Door. Now, I appreciate that the for the TNT title we have 4 stars right now: Briscoe, Perry, Dante Martin, and Takeshita. But what would be really nice if we had somebody from New Japan or CMLL to round out this group. You would think at this international pay per view, even though it's for an AEW belt, you would still want to have some more international participants in it. They don't have to be at the same level. For me, it doesn't matter as long as they're really strong and or at least they give a good performance. What do I care? I don't know New Japan as much as some others. So for me, it would just be like a blessing to see a few more stars that are outside of the AEW bubble. Although there are so many people in it that I can't complain too much. Right, we're back. We're back from commercial break, everybody, and it looks like we're getting a what is this? We're gonna get a face to face with Will Ospreay. Got Will Ospreay coming up looking like such a little broke man. Got a backwards cap on with his curly hair. getting a loud, loud, loud reaction. Like people freaking love Osprey, and I love him too. Honestly, for me, I'm not tired of him as a casual viewer. I only really watch AEW. Um, oh, and we got Swerve. I think we, we had a shot of the crowd. I wonder if they're anyone special. I'm glad they kept Nana. There was a chance that they could have turned Nana back when there was a we didn't see him for a little bit, but face or heel, just leave it the way it is. And Swerve is looking delicious in his outfit, man. Fuck me. I wish I could figure out how to suck in his style because he's looking good. Got golden sneakers on with matching glasses, sunglasses, and his all of it's matching with the belt. Nana's matching Swerve. I'm gonna be seeing Swerve at House of Glory in July. I hope he keeps his belt. Oh, and that fucking grill. So we have the crowd quieting down a little bit, and we're gonna get into a little bit of a conversation between the two. So we're getting a little big dick action from Will, letting him know that he's been a champion amongst multiple continents and multiple promotions. Taking his claim as the best. Mm. So Swerve's getting a little back about being a mogul. Ooh. Ooh. Does Will need somebody to help him? No, you don't need Don Callis, but why are you still with Don Callis? Oh, the bruv is getting a little bit agitated. Don Callis is in the back watching this. Ooh, Osprey, Okada. I don't know who Shingo Takagi. I don't know who that is. I don't honestly remember his match with Oh man. Ooh. So they are going to do this as a main event. Hit list, hit row to hit lists. What pain. Ooh. I gotta say, ooh. Break his leg, break his arm? What is Swerve talking about now? There's some fire coming from Swerve right now. Ooh. Doesn't Swerve have children though? Oh, Will has gotten some telling Swerve to take the bass out of his voice for mentioning his son. Ooh, we got some Nana action. Woo! Oh, Nana with the whose house and the bruv saying it's his house. Whoa, we're getting the cut of the music from Swerve. Are we making Swerve like heel heel? Oh, yeah, Swerve just hit a nerve. He's getting in the head of Osprey, man. Osprey just ran back to the ring and they're head to head, like screaming at each other. Woo! I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I feel a little bit worried that he's signposting, like saying, even if I lose this belt, I'm still a mogul. But all right, so we're going back to see Don Callis. Oh, it looks like Trent is growing his hair back out. I wish they would do something with him. He looks great in his suit and everything, but and we're left with Kyle Fletcher, looking a little like what's on his mind. Very interesting. Oh, we're getting about DraftKings again. I don't know. Has anybody out there ever used DraftKings? They really go hard on the advertising. Bet five, get 150. Oh, I don't know. Curious about it. But it looks like we're going back into commercial. If anybody has any questions, please make sure you just toss them my way. But if not, just like and subscribe because, building a new little thing here. And I hope you all at least appreciate like another voice in this space. So what have we seen so far? We had a pretty good opening match with MJF and Roosh. I'm still shocked that it just went the way that it did. I thought maybe we would get another match between the two of them. I thought maybe that it would end with a little more. I'm happy. I'm happy that it was decisive, but it just felt I don't know how to even describe it. I just this is one of those moments where I wish it was a little bit more. I feel like that ending, as decisive as it was, and it's nice to have like one, two, threes. You don't always need to have it on a finisher. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I'm so trained as a wrestling person to have a match end on a finisher, but I don't want that. I want them to have a few more matches where you do something like that. The Heat Seeker is his finisher, but he did have to finish off. And I mean, I guess you can go that route. Like MJF had to do two huge, huge moves in order to get Roosh out. But maybe if he like do an elbow up at the like 3.1, or just something in which could have allowed that to go a little bit longer because it would have been nice to have him. That was a fun, intense match, and it would have been fun to have them go like another round, just for me personally. And we haven't had another match yet, have we? We had talking with Osprey, and we had the backstage setup promo for the 8 man that's coming a little bit later, and then we had more talking with Osprey and Swerve. And I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? How do you feel having? Oh, it looks like we're back from commercial. But how do you guys feel about having more promos inside of AEW? By the way, hello, Grandma. I see you. Well, I don't see you, but I hope you see me. My great grandmother is 102 years old, and occasionally she likes to watch me while she's sleeping at night. She's like, "Oh, Jamar, you're on the TV." I'm like, "Well, it's kind of the TV, Mom. It's YouTube. It's not necessarily YouTube TV, but it's YouTube. What's YouTube? It's where you see a church, Mom. Oh, really? So hopefully she is going to watch this, and part of the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can have stuff that is here for her to appreciate it. But we're back from commercials, so I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to focus on the match itself. Oh, we're doing an 8 man tag right now. Hey, we got Zack Sabre Jr. coming out. It's very weird having Osprey still being a part of the family. Now the family has two members that are coming out. You got Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. They're coming out, but you don't have Osprey with them. So it's like I don't know. When are they going to end that story? What are they going to do to end that story? Oh, and of course we got Roderick Strong. Loving Roderick recently. Reach for the sky, boy. Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Dante Martin, and Orange Cassidy. Even MJF's Furby won't talk to him. A sign in the crowd. Oh, I finally fixed the sound on my freaking microphone. I don't know why I had it set for bi-directional or two people talking. The bell hasn't even started yet. We got a bunch of people running in. And Orange Cassidy slowly, slackerly walks into the. When are we getting the bell? Here we go. Got the bell. Orange Cassidy slowly stripping. I'm shocked that got the shades off, tying up his pants. You miss Sammy? I don't miss Sammy. I appreciate you in the front of the crowd, but I don't necessarily miss Sammy. Hey! Whoa! So Zack Sabre Jr. and Orange Cassidy just got knocked out by Kyle Fletcher and Briscoe. We had some good punches. Why am I so bad with that? Like the sideways punches. I can't remember why. Oh, we got Kyle Fletcher doing a tope Cedar out through the ring, second and third ring rope. With Kyle O'Reilly coming in and doing a knee straight to him. Roderick Strong comes over, gives him a little punch, but it looks like O'Reilly is trying to get some kind of knee extension on with the ropes. Oh, there's no three, so there's no count out for this. Roderick is like stuck in this. Oh, Takeshita with a big face kick to the face of Briscoe. We got Orange Cassidy in there waving at Takeshita. I don't know if that drop kick really hit. It was the camera at least did well with like not making it ambiguous. Zack Sabre Jr. knocks Orange Cassidy over the top rope, and Zack Sabre Jr. has that octopus hold on him in the ropes. But here comes Briscoe over the top rope to Kyle Fletcher. Briscoe, help your man out, boy. Help your man out. But it looks like Dante Martin may have helped him out. Dante's going for an over the top rope thing, but Takeshita comes in and Dante jumps up and gives him a head scissors. Not necessarily a Hurricanrana. Dante Martin hops to the second rope, to the top rope. Dante Martin, he's in that match. Oh, we're going to picture. He's in that match due to being a flyer. He's really, really strong in these things. But so we got a little like pause going around, slow down as these pictures are the television thing. But Briscoe pulls up Zack Sabre Jr. and gives him a little kung fu chop to the side of his head. TMDK. Those are the guys that had the belts recently. Orange Cassidy just gives this tags out to Kyle Fletcher. No, Kyle O'Reilly, excuse me. I didn't realize we have two Kyles in this match. Kyle O'Reilly is just pacing, going in there with Zack Sabre Jr. This should be nice. Like, if anybody should be doing this, it should be these two having a match. But let's see. So they're like jockeying for position. Oh, and it looks like Zack Sabre Jr. got a headlock onto Kyle Fletcher, but just spun out of it. Oh, they're trying. I am not necessarily technically minded when it comes to wrestling, but I'm appreciating it more and more and seeing these two work through switching, grabbing. Oh, pulled him into he's grabbing a leg. Was it a heel hook? Taz is dissing us. A cross arm breaker, as we would say it, as the lay people would say it. Oh, Zach's got a pin on him with a crucifix pin. Got a wrist lock on Kyle O'Reilly with Fletcher coming in, just straight double arm chop to the left arm, chops to the chest, got elbows going to the face of each other, but Kyle just does a kick to the leg of Fletcher, pulls him into the face's corner. Briscoe comes out with a little kung fu chop to the head. Oh, and he smacks him in the head. Oh, and a nice slap to the chest from Briscoe. Brainbuster. And not so much a brainbuster. That was more of a suplex. Shivani knows a lot of chicken farmers. What's going on? Taz, though, knows more. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 punches to the head, but Strong comes in and pushes Briscoe off. Oh, we got a a double clothesline for Briscoe and Fletcher. Can we get a tag out to Orange Cassidy? Oh, we got Orange Cassidy with Zack Sabre Jr. Zack stops Orange Cassidy with the fist into the pants, and they're doing a little bit of back and forth. And then, ooh, Orange Cassidy's doing a little technical work. He was trying for a single leg crab, but Zack reversed it into a pin attempt. What the hell? Got a neck vice on Orange Cassidy, a cravat. Maintaining his grip as Orange Cassidy tries to get out of it and tag Takeshita. Oh! Takeshita with a punch, an elbow, just smacking him straight to the head, knocking Orange Cassidy out. He wasn't paying attention. And you have Mike Bennett on the side, jumping up and down. But Strong wants to get back in here. Oh, this is Takeshita and Strong are getting into it. Fletcher comes in and is giving high kicks to both of them. But Kyle Fletcher stops it. He flips over and does a kick straight to Enziguri, to Takeshita. Oh, and off the ropes, Kyle Fletcher gets caught by Bennett. And you got Mr. Backbreaker giving a backbreaker to Kyle O'Reilly. Punches again from our friend here. Oh yeah, they're gonna boo him. Roger Strong is on form, and I love Taven and Bennett on the outside. Taven, they are the ultimate wingmen. Not to mention the wingmen because Mike Nemeth isn't even. Oh, did they release Hunk? Oh, one of the greatest choppers in the AEW is Roderick Strong. He's up there with Roosh, Penta Zero, apparently. We got a tag to Dante Martin from Kyle. Dante ducks from Zack Sabre, does 2 elbows, but he gets caught into a. Oh my gosh! Dante just does a double Hurricane Rana to 2 people. What the hell? Takeshita comes in, but in a corner, but Dante gets out of the way, flips through the ropes so fast. I can't even begin to tell you about this. Kyle Fletcher pushes Takeshita out of the way and takes a cross body block from Dante Martin. Takeshita to Dante's head with a kick, but Dante jumps up to the top rope, gives him a few punches where Kyle Fletcher just takes him out, knocks him off the ropes. He sets something up with Takeshita. What are they doing? Oh my God! Oh, a power bomb from the top rope from Takeshita. Oh my God! Woo! And he went right into a pin, but the heels face side they came in and they broke the pin. Holy shit! We're going to a second picture in picture, everybody. I'm so sorry if you're watching in picture, but we got this is awesome chance if you are watching it without the picture in picture, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's all for lovers, says Taz. Oh, Takeshita with a powerful elbow strike to Dante. Dante gets out of it, but you can tell he's effed up. Tagging in Zack Sabre Jr. and we still got some jawing between Takeshita and Roderick Strong. Got a European uppercuts from Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, like three in a row, vicious. Tagging out Roderick Storm, tagging in Roderick Strong, Roderick Storm. Oh, chops with Takeshita holding his back. The ref is trying to get him to back it up. But what are you going to do? Very nice drop kick from Dante, and we had Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. They came in, knocked out the guys on the face side. Oh, it looks like Dante is the person who's going to be the face in trouble. Face in Pearl. Well, face in Pearl. That sounds a bit naughty, doesn't it? You know who Pearl is. He wouldn't agree. Oh my gosh, we're taking. Oh, they're just taking shots on just open shots to Dante. This looks like O'Reilly's come over the other side to help out. Briscoe just came in with Takeshita, knocked him. Things are starting to break down a little bit. Ooh. Who is legal on the face side? I don't think it's Takeshita. Dante is down after being knocked by a bunch of different people, but the heel faces did a little bit of energy, expended a little bit of energy to help their man Dante out a little bit. Got Takeshita who's like rolling or crawling over to Dante, trying to stop him from getting to Briscoe, trying to get a tag out. Enziguri from Dante Martin to Takeshita. Oh, it looks like we're coming back from commercial for all of you. As we get a hot tag, maybe a warm tag to Mark Briscoe, who comes in, gives a bunch of chops to Kyle Fletcher. Reverse. Oh, off the reversal. It was like, man, he has some kung fu chops coming in here. Some redneck kung fu. As he's fighting his way between two people, Roderick Storm and Kyle Fletcher. It's a Guri from Briscoe. Woo! But Takeshita comes over, messes up his eyes a little bit. Oh, he got him into on the shoulders. Death Valley Driver. Okay. Okay, that was a Death Valley Driver. Got a tag from Kyle O'Reilly. As we get a froggy bow from our man. We got a knee drop from Kyle O'Reilly. We got a frog-ish splash, froggy bow-ish splash from Dante Martin and a slow Orange Cassidy elbow drop from Orange Cassidy. But Kyle Fletcher comes in and breaks it up from him for his team. We got a little bit of a breakdown once again. Takeshi's still in the ring. Is he the legal man? I know Orange Cassidy is, but looks like Orange Cassidy's going for the orange punch. We got the "This is awesome" chance once again. Zack Sabre Jr. holds Orange Cassidy and gives him a straight kick to the face for Orange Cassidy. Zack Sabre Jr. standing on the hand of Orange Cassidy as he, ow! Oh my God! Oh! Oh, I can't even describe all of this. Like, Zack Sabre Jr. Oh! Shit, they bust out for Fletcher. Give an elbow struck to Kyle O'Reilly, a knee to the thing, but Kyle O'Reilly jumps over to on him with a guillotine. Roger Strong comes in with a backbreaker. Dante Martin comes in with a high knee to Roderick Strong. Takeshita comes in, and another knee strike to Dante Martin, jumping knee. Orange Cassidy comes off the top rope, but Takeshita grabs him, lifts him up, but flips it to a reversed it to a stun dog million. And Kyle Fletcher comes in with a kick and a punch, an elbow strike. Dante Martin comes in, double flip over the rings, a cannonballish, and now a tope suicida to the kingdom outside. Taven and Matt Bennett are on the ground. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Briscoe! Oh, what do you call that? He just came over with a neck breaker on Takeshita. But Zack Sabre Jr. is in there with Kyle Fletcher. He did something to his elbows and a kick to the eye. Orange Cassidy's in there, but it looks like Zack Sabre Jr. reversed it. Tried to get into a Stun Dog Millionaire, but Zack's countered again. There's another counter. We got off the ropes with Cassidy's on top, who tries to get a pin. But no, we got a pin from Zack Sabre Jr. Like, what a bridge. What the freak was that? Oh! But we got a reverse up and over from like Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly. This is ridiculous. Orange Cassidy comes in, but it looks like Roderick Strong just gave him like a kick and a. There's too much going on here. It's just ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh, but O'Reilly pushed Orange Cassidy out of the way. You got an orange punch on. No! No, I didn't want this to end. Oh, I didn't want it to end. Woo! I gotta fuck him up now. Now the heels gotta mess him up. Wait, what? Forbidden Door? We have Zack Sabre Jr. Cassidy. Is it set up already? I'm not aware of it. Where's my head? Where's my head? I started listening to the Pixies again just because of like Orange Cassidy's new song again. Dante Martin is leaving pretty quickly. Oh! Jack Perry just took out Dante Martin as he was walking out of the ring. I was wondering why he was leaving so early. And as well, Mr. Kung Fu fellow like leaves the ring, Takesha knocks Briscoe out of the way. Zack Sabre Jr. The little like getting up and close and personal with Orange Cassidy. Well, Orange Cassidy puts both hands in his pockets. I don't know. Orange Cassidy wins a lot. Like, let's think. In that match, could we have given it to somebody else? Dante Martin. I like that match with Zeuxis and Mercedes Monet. I'm so sad that no one was really listening or giving them audience for it. I am not necessarily a fan of thinner bodies, but holy shit, Monet is just an attractive woman. Beginning to seeing her training. La Primera. La Jefa, the boss. I like that for a sparring partner, which they did when they had somebody with a mask on. Been practicing against luchadores. Stephanie Vaquer, Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, we're gonna get a checkup on Roosh. Are we gonna get Roosh and Osprey? I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I don't want Roosh with Callis and his family. What is for me personally? What is Oh, at the top of the hour, we're getting the Young Bucks. But I don't know. Like, has Don Callis really been helping anybody? Uh, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher is probably the person who's probably been doing the most, honestly. Osprey doesn't count because he's not really part of the family. So I don't know. I don't know. The whole group thing, not so sure here. Lita, Trish, Candice, Michelle McCool, Jillian Hall. Today's women wrestlers, Donna Prazzo looks so effing good in her match with who was that? La Meta Meta herself. Thunder Rosa. She looks so good in that black and that like one of the she didn't have to dress up or anything. Her street clothes, she looks so effing good. Sky Blue, okay. Have Lord as of late. Okay, it's understandable. Oh, that's right. This is the what do you call these matches? I forget. But basically a match to see the match. And we're getting the Acclaim coming out. The Acclaim. All right, let's listen. Eh, oh, okay. Oh, apparently Okada pressed the wrong buttons, bitch. He's so sorry. Oh, you popped me good. Oh, sorry. If you're not watching it, Max Caster came out with a rap, but his mic got cut. We see a picture up above. Oh, looks like Bowen's got a bad leg problem. No kinesio, just taped up. And so he apparently pressed the wrong button, and he's so sorry, bitch. They have, look, man, they're doing a great job with Okada. I'm so sorry. Let me think. Who in AEW? You mentioned a few people. I remember Lita. I used to appreciate Lita, but I don't know if I ever had a crush on her. In the old days, oh, Victoria. I used to think Victoria with her Widow's Peak move was brilliant. Like she was someone I really, really liked. Oh, Gail Kim. Gail Kim in this is the annals of time. I used to like her. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get to the match, but let's focus on the match. So the Young Bucks came in, and it was a really good double team move from Anthony, Max Caster, and Bowens. Oh, Taz is a little pissed off. He called somebody dude. This is very quickly. They're going into the Shiver Me Timbers. Now I have to remember which brother is which. This is not Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson? Nick Jackson. So he just had a Shiver Me Timbers to Nick Jackson. Going out, he just tagged in Max Caster. Max Caster is looking a little interesting with his haircut. Just did a few arm drags to Matthew Jackson, but Nick Jackson helped out. Gave him a kick to the back of Caster. Oh, and as he was trying to, what do you call that? Whip. As he was trying to whip Matt Jackson into the ring, Matt Jackson did a drop kick to not Max Caster, the other one. And Max Caster came into the other side, and it looks like he got a little bit of trouble. Now, I guess for all of you, back to picture in pictures. So sorry. But once again, if anyone is interested, just $9 a month, you get access to all of AEW's library, and you get these shows without picture in picture. Now, I said I was going to do Ring of Honor stuff, and I've started thinking about it. I might try to do retroactive reviews of it, but I've been thinking a better way for me would be to look at, since I have access to it now, old AEW episodes. As a fan, I only came back into wrestling in 2021. So, like, I have missed 3 years of AEW television, and I figured I could just go back and take a look and share it with other people. So I'm more than thinking about it. I'm starting to put things into place. With my setup back into place, I can be able to focus on these things. And yeah, not hopefully, I will be getting some videos out, for some content out, so that we can all go over a journey together. Nick Jackson just tried to give a scissor to the referee. The benefit of having this is hearing Taz, Shivani, and the other guy, the man with the mask. They're a bit loosey goosey in the middle of during commercials. Guillotine leg drop from Nick Jackson to Caster. Oh, excuse me. I should call them by their government names. Nicholas. Robert's asking if I'm going live for Ring of Honor. I'm unsure, Robert. I'm unsure. I'll be covering the pay-per-view, and I'll be doing a review of Ring of Honor. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a Ring of Honor Rampage mixed review, because I don't know. I don't know if there's really anything necessary to like just get out there, but I have to say, I'm trying to think of what type of schedule that's best for me. There's a few other things that are outside of wrestling that I would like to do. Oh, and from the top rope, we got a double crossbody. Did you call that a double crossbody? A crossbody to two people. And we got Bowens coming in, even though he's got a bad leg. Bowens is just wonderful and a bit moist right now. Oh, what a right hand to Matthew Jackson from Bowens. Oh, he gave a famous to Nicholas, but he hurt his leg a little bit as he came down. Oh, and anybody who watched Collision last Sunday, I am very curious. Oh, Owen tried to do his like speedy like punch kick thing, but it looked like his leg gave out with Matthew Jackson giving him a super kick to the head, but Bowens is able to kick out of it. I think on the House of Black, they were really working to be like faces. We'll talk about that in a second. I need my book and pen so that I can write down notes as we go along. Don't forget things. Ooh! Bowens tries to go up to do something off the second, maybe top rope, but his leg is still giving him a rough time. Matthew Jackson just kicked his leg out from his leg. He's holding it up, and he gave Nicholas gave a senton Owens, but he's so close to the ring. I wouldn't have counted that. His leg would broke the chain of the ring ropes, and I believe you're not supposed to. You can't count somebody out if they've done that. Not just grabbing the ropes, if I remember correctly, is breaking the pain of the ring rope. He's just trying. They look like they're trying to do an EVP pick on Bowens, but Bowens grabs their legs, push them down. Bowens, man, come on, this guy. Bowens is still working on the leg. He tries to kick out, but he just couldn't overcome it. Matthew helps out, kicks the leg out of the other leg, and now we have Matthew and Nicholas pumping up after they out Bowens. Oh, we got a double super kick party to Owens, but Caster comes in and he breaks it up. And my original plan was to do some like underappreciated shows like Ring of Honor as we get Caster dumped outside of the ring with Matthew giving a kick to Caster on the outside. Just gave another kick in the middle of the rings to Bowens, but Bowens pushes Matthew into the rings and knocks Nicholas off. And while Matthew is fooling around with the ref, getting his face, he just gave a low blow, an sight unseen low blow to Bowens. It looks like they're going for the EVP trigger again. Oh, and they get it. They get it. 1, 2. But Caster comes back in at the nick of time to just break up the pin. Although Nicholas pushes him out, and a tope, a pretty loud "you suck" chant to Nicholas Jackson, who dumps Max Caster outside of the barricade, the inside of the barricade, really. What does that sign say? They're trying to get Max Caster onto the second rope. What are they doing here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Was that a sliced bread / power bomb? But Bowen still kicks out of it. Anthony Bowens, man. He's like the heart of the Acclaim. Not daddy ass. Not daddy ass. It's Bowens, man. It's Bowens. And we got Matthew pissed off, just kicking Bowen in that sore leg. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing like Ring of Honor, maybe Women of Wrestling. I'm not really a TNA person. NXT would be an idea, but I'm trying to rethink things, especially since Ring of Honor is such a it looked like Nicholas Jackson. No, yes, it looked like Nicholas Jackson originally tried to use the belt to get Bowens, but Nicholas came in, and instead of hitting Bowens, he hit his own man. Yeah! The Acclaim! Sorry, everybody. So that was a bit crazy. So Nicholas Jackson came in, hit his brother. His brother was already messed up. Matt Caster went to the top rope, came in, and the crossbody block, or was it the elbow? I forget. The mic drop probably on Matthew Jackson. Bowens gets the pin, and it's so rare that we have these I keep forgetting the name of them, but this was a match to set up a match for the belts. The Acclaim snipped the EVPs. I'm shocked that Nicholas doesn't see the sign and just rip it up. We already had that earlier from Roosh. Nicholas is coming back and helping his brother out. And Bowens, man, selling the leg. But we're going to the back with Hook and Mojo. Samoa Joe's right. New Yorkers do talk a lot. Oh, they're going to bust on the premier athletes again. Goon time. All right, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. All right, that's how you work a backstage segment. Joe is great. Mariah May is looking frivolously attractive. Frivolously attractive. There's no reason for her to look this good. I like the sing song on Mira Shirakawa. I'm learning how to say names. Mira Shirakawa. I really loved her. Like, this is me. I don't know her character back, but she's just a strong wrestler and attractive woman. Like, she's a sex pot. Apparently, that's her character, but I don't really know. I don't watch Stardom. Very lovely woman. It's going to be a thigh versus thigh competition. Oh, we got Timeless Tony Storm coming out. Talk about a hippie woman. Not a hippie woman. A hippie. Never mind. Never mind. Mira Shirakawa is not happy. She does not look happy. Air kisses from Tony Storm to Mariah May. Ooh, like the steak face on the boo boo face on Tony. My God. All right, let's see what they say. Are there rose petals on the table? Yeah, I think so. And sparkles on Mira Shirakawa. Who's gonna boo that? She loves them both. Come on, people. Love. Love, motherfucker. as champion. Ooh, got called Tony Soft. Ooh, soft, weak Tony Storm. Everyone says we want Mina. Notice that there's a difficulty of her saying the L sound in Japanese. I don't think they have it, so the R sound comes through. My Taiwanese students have that a lot as well. So, like my girl. Ooh, Mama Tony is getting all upset. I don't quite understand what that means. This buffet is open. Uh, advice from Tony. And watch for the shoe. I think Mina won that one. Woo! We got cheesecake in the background. Yay! Hey, Soraya! Soraya. We got a lot of bitches going there. Anna J. Okay. What are we got going on here? Soraya just came out with Anna J. Soraya. Soraya. Tony Storm just knocked out Soraya with a shoe. And also Haley Cameron got a German suplex from Tony to Soraya. I really enjoy the fishnets on Tony Storm. Oh, Tony Storm went to give a cheek attack on Soraya, but she got out of the way. This is so interesting. I'm so confused. Well, we got Tony Storm who got threw herself to the table. Oh, she's getting attended to by Luther. Ah! And then we have Mariah May in the bosom of Mina. Oh my God. Mariah May and Tony give such good face. Such good face. All right, so it's been a pretty interesting show. I can't say there's been anything that I've been unhappy with so far. I've been really enjoying the show. Thankfully, no Jericho. I think that was one of the few things that stopped me from really enjoying the show last week. Not, no, I enjoyed the show, but that was one of the segments that I felt was at a lower ebb from the rest of them. But this overall has been a fun, enjoyable, energetic, I can't think of anything that's been a real miss. There's been a lot of talking, not a lot of talking, but more talking than normal. There's been less wrestling than we would get on typical episodes, but I'm okay with that. I think you need more of a balance. No, I don't know if you need more of a balance, but you need some episodes where you're just setting up and building. Like every episode can't have like 4 or 5 like just barn busting, even more than that, like 5 to 6 matches that go, hog wild and crazy. We had a great party match. The tag team match was pretty good. You got the right result for that one. Even though I've been a little bit low on the acclaimed. I think it's really just seeing Max Caster, but look, I gotta look past it because Bowens is the person in that group, and one day I gotta wonder. I gotta wonder if TK looks at them and thinks like, who can I make a star out of here? Because if they break up one day, Max Caster goes heel, and God forbid he does it on a like some kind of homophobic kind of thing. But if it does happen, like man, you could really push Bowens hard. I don't know if he's like main event talent at this point, but like he could go for the TNT title or the international title or something. I don't know what the rankings are for them. So like freaking like he go for the world title. No, I don't know if he's there yet. I don't know if he's there yet, but he's definitely in one of the other zillion like lower ranked titles. I would love to see Bowens go for because he's just such a wonderful character. And as we haven't had a gay champion in TNA. The closest is I would say who we're going to see up a little bit later, Nyla Rose. She's a trans woman. It's not the same thing. So is a part of the spectrum. But as if you understand the spectrum, a trans woman isn't necessarily a lesbian. It's their identity as a woman versus what their sexuality is. So, that's up in the air. She might like women, she might like men. I don't know. So it'd be interesting to see a actual gay star be a champion. Like, has there been anyone else? So we're back from commercial. We're seeing Claudio and Pac. Claudio talking, hyping himself up, hyping him and Pac up. I like Pac better. Sorry. All right, they don't do that very often, but we have a. Oh, they're putting the women in the dead spot again, aren't they? Jeff Jarrett. Oh, why do they have Jeff Jarrett in this? This does not make sense. Ray Phoenix, Jay White, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Brian Danielson, Shingo Takagi. That's a very strong match, but why Jeff Jarrett? Willow Nightingale, Serena Deeb, good. Nyla Rose, Chris Statlander, oh, Hiroshita, good. Mariah May, Soraya. Oh, that explains why they came in and did what they did. Okay. Oh, we got Stankley. Saturday night. I love that. I have to download Statlander's new song. It is pretty good. There's a website that has like all of AEW's like Statlander gave Stoker a little boost onto the first. This is gonna be a very good. This is like the reverse of Swerve and Nana. Hey, we haven't seen Nyla Rose. I wish it was Amy Sakura though, but I would have liked to have seen Queen Aminata in this, although she wouldn't win. She could have been a body. And like we saw her getting pushed on television for a little bit. Now, not so much. I'm curious as to why, but Nyla, what does it say? Nyla, I love her on Nyla Crunch's stats. I love her on X. I don't care so much about X myself, but she is hilarious. She's a very, very, very funny woman. All right, so let's see. I heard that they had a match a long time ago together, but I myself did not see it. Although, man, again, they put the women in the dead spot. I wish. And when are they going to do like two women's matches? When are they doing two women's matches, man? Oh, man. So anyway, we got a collar and elbow lockup with Nyla and Statlander. We just had a chair for I think it was Nyla. He'll stomp to the leg from Statlander and Nyla, and off the ropes with a shoulder block. Really? So Statlander couldn't move Nyla, but Nyla knocked Statlander down. Nyla pushes Statlander in a corner, like head straight to the top turnbuckle, and then puts the boots to her. Nyla tries to get Statlander in the ropes, but knocks herself on the rope. Knocks herself. Big old kick to Nyla Rose, but Nyla Rose comes back with a crossbody, standing crossbody. Oh, they're giving a reason for why Jeff Jarrett. I had questions about it too. They're saying Jeff was a friend of Owen, so okay, okay. Chris Stanley tried to come back in, but Nyla like stopped her on her leg, went to the top rope, did a little bit of taunt, and Statlander came over and knocked Nyla Rose onto the floor. This is a bit strange. Not strange. I wouldn't necessarily put Nyla Rose here. She's been absent for a long time, and even though she's come back as a face, I think Nyla is primarily known as a heel. So I don't mean to critique here, but I would have given somebody who was like a real face. Like, who do we love? Love on the female side. I can't think of anybody right now, but Statlander comes to the outside and gives a kick to the ribs to Nyla Rose and knocks her head right into the steel steps. And says, oopsie. Now a side kick to the head for Nyla Rose. Wait a minute, Daniel Garcia is in action tonight. Okay. So we have an inside and out for Statlander and Nyla. But Nyla gets her legs on the ropes twice. So I guess they're gonna short thrift them with no speed, and unfortunately, the crowd is very slow or very quiet. But why would they? Statlander's getting them. Statlander's getting them. No, she's working them. So gave Nyla Rose a bunch of kicks in the while Nyla was in the corner. Nyla's trying to get back up. Punches to Statlander. Ooh, very nice, like slap from Chris Statlander. The crowd is getting behind Nyla Rose. Let's go, Nyla. A top, a toe drop toe hold. Drop. Hey, where's my sound? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Why was there no sound there? We come back to Taz being pissed off, yelling, "Damn it, Siobhan." Yeah. Tried to do a crossbody, but Nyla Rose grabbed her, tossed her over her, and uh, Chris Statlander got a chop block to the back of Nyla's leg. He just did a very, very disrespectful pin. Statlander's on top with the punches. Oh, Willow Nightingale is in this. That's right. No Serena D. Where's Serena? Oh, we were in picture in picture. No wonder it was slowed down. Okay. All right. So we're back from picture in picture with Statlander uh, on top of Nyla Rose, choking her out. Nyla tried to get Statlander off of her back by not bringing her into the ropes in the corner. Just tossed her into the side of the things. So Nyla tossed Statlander into the corner. He came back with a clothesline. Oh, oh, looks like we're getting cannonball. Got a very deep color on Statlander, but she still got the kick out. Nyla looks very lovely. I like the rings above her eyebrow. But it's again like you bring Nyla Rose in, and we haven't seen her in so long. It looked like she tried to do a beast bomb, but Statlander punched her way out of it. Oh, an axe kick to Nyla, who was there. It was this is very, very energetic. Have to spend a lot of energy. I'm gonna have to get everybody, so apologies. And this is new for me trying to do play by play, so please understand. But we have Nyla in a prone position. She did kick out of the scissor kick. Statlander went for a 450, but missed it. Nyla Rose comes in with a elbow. Good stacking pin attempt. But now Statlander kick out of it. Nyla Rose is pissed off. The crowd is still with her. They're trying. The crowd wants to be in this match, man. Nyla's going up. Got a lot of hair on that woman. Big punch from Chris Statlander as she crawls up to the ropes, but Nyla headbutts her and knocks her to the ground. Chris Statlander gets up though and knocks Nyla off of her legs. She jumps off with a big high kick to the side of the head for Nyla Rose. Oh my God! She just muscled Nyla Rose out of the side and gave her a what did she calls it? I forget what she calls it, but a power driver to Nyla Rose. That was an okay match. It wasn't so bad. Just yeah, I don't know. Ooh, you know, a little chat from Stankley. Oh, we got a timely Justin Timberlake reference. Notorious LOC. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. No. I mean, you got to do it, but I'll be watching Serena Deeb and we got a little comment from Willow. Their match is going to be on Friday night on Rampage. I will watch that because I love me some Willow Nightingale and I love me some Serenity. I I well, this will be decent because I think Dave works the best when she works as a heel. Oh, we still why are we getting a recap of the learning tree? That segment I wasn't a huge fan of. Cheesecake. Commander and Metalik. Oh my God, we are getting Jericho today. I don't know what that joke was. Oh, thank you very much. Although, don't worry. Oh, thank you very much, Robert. Well, hopefully, the end game is to hopefully build a community of people, and then like one day bring us all together. Right now, I'm just really working hard to kind of try to build something up, especially since like yeah, I'm trying to do something that's like focus on like my critical mind itself and with a real focus on what I'm seeing in front of me, which is not always easy when there are other people around. I hope I get to that place again. Hey, Red Titus! This is another one of those instances where we get a Ring of Honor World Television Champion. All right, why is this happening? We're building towards something with Garcia. But this is going to be most likely a. Ooh, so Ray Titus like tried very hard. He like came in, did a quick taunt, got his little stuff in. But Garcia's come in and it looks like he's got a guillotine after doing a few like rolls. I don't know what it's called. Oh, oh! It looked like he was going to knock Titus out, but he stopped him, lifted him, and then did a lung buster on him. I think it's called a lung buster. I'm gonna call it a lung buster. I don't know. Someone. Oh, I was wondering what was going on. Teo Leone and Teo Leone and I forgot the other man's name. I'm sorry, but the Gates of Agony came out. Just choked out Daddy Magic, who was on commentary for this match. Woo! They just did a swinging power bomb from with the Gates of Agony, and we got Hechicero. Hechicero. It's like that, like saying Hechicero. Like I gotta get used to saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it. The more I can say it, the better I can be when I do my reviews, and it should go faster. But we got MJF coming out. Woo! Straight on to Hechicero, but Max, you can't. Oh, Max is biting Mr. Cage. Oh, we got a double. What do you want to call it? A dick knocker from MJF. Oh, the Machine just gave him a nice fall away suplex. Had to set up, punch him into the ear. Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's got. It looks like he's hyperextending that leg. Now I think he hurt that arm before. What? Why is Osprey running out with his belt? You don't need to run out with your belt, bruv. Oh, so Osprey came out to help MJF. Oh! I thought he was doing like an ox cutter, but instead he did a flip and what do you call that? Oh, what do you call that? You got a stare down from Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Will Osprey. Okay, I appreciate this. I'm worried. Where's Swerve? Why isn't Swerve the one that's coming out? I was thinking there that Osprey came out. It's 3 against 4, and then like Osprey was going to get like knocked down a little bit, and then we would have Swerve come out. You had 4-on-4. So Osprey just helped Garcia up, like Garcia. They got helped Garcia come up, and he showed him his belt. I think they're going to have a match at some time in the future. But oh my gosh, I really, really, really thought, really thought that was going to be a time for Swerve to come out there and then do a 4-man, like sorry, 8-man tag. Osprey, Daniel Garcia, MJF, and Swerve versus the Gates of Agony. And like, come on, who doesn't want to see something like that? Let's see, Robert. Do you by chance watch any back in the day Ring of Honor, such as the Scum era with Kevin Steen, Owens, Kevin Steen, Jim Cornette back in? No, I haven't. I mean, I have actually. I have. I've watched a few different matches. Like I've gone back since I paid for the subscription, and like it doesn't make any sense to not look at the old stuff. I learned a little bit about the period of time where Cornette was on it, and thought that like apparently Steen and L how do you say it? Generico, El Generico. Like they didn't like him very much, and I don't think he liked them very much, and was very critical of them. And if I remember correctly, like people don't think of that as one of the better periods of Ring of Honor. Cornette, his booking sensibilities, wrestling just seems to have passed him by. From my understanding of that period of time, like it was just another period where he just kind of missed the boat. His style is like what I hear about. I think it was Jim Herd. Jim Herd. I think it was Jim Herd who, like, when they came in and they were expected to help out, they just had antiquated ideas that people are. Wrestling has moved on. As much as people want to criticize and complain about the newer styles. That's just what wrestling is. And gosh, like, imagine 30 years from now, like what people will be complaining about is the future versus what we see today. You know? And let's see, fantasy book your love story. How about instead of a love story, how about a promotion where I have to take the remnants of people who are not being used and cast away from WWE and NXT and do a third promotion. Maybe even like I absorb like other smaller promotions and I absorb them so that they can be another third promotion outside of TNA, sorry, AEW and WWE. Ooh, so we got a backstage with Osprey who mentions not caring much about MJF. He was there to help. All right. Oh, you just called him a wanker. Wanker. Just call him a fucking wanker. I'm happy that you're able to say that on television. All right, that wasn't a bad setup. So it looks like we got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left for the main event. Did you need the setup for? Oh, we're gonna have an overrun most likely. But did we need to have the Daniel Garcia set? But I guess it's a setup for the match on Collision, which was interesting, and again to have that kind of something. Claudio was taking his scenic route throughout the crowd. Daniel Bryanson is on commentary for us today. I've heard, oh, they have a sign for Claudio. Is an expectation that Claudio is not going to win? Some of the people that I've listened to have said, due to Danielson being out there, that makes it seem a little rougher for Claudio, but I don't know. I'm going into this. I'm not really sure. This is a match where I can see parity. Let me think. Does Pac have anything coming up? I'm blanking on where Pac's journey has been. I'm blocking. Although we've had Claudio winning quite a bit recently. He's been showing himself very strong. This is a match that could go anywhere, any which way. Otani Khan, he does his thing. He's got his certain proclivities. I do personally wonder if he's a bit biased or bigoted, if not racist, as somebody who's just not very in touch with like people of color, but and or women, because I feel like women are not really promoted well here. Of course, women, where are they promoted well? You look at I don't really watch other leagues, so I can't say. But from my understanding, women aren't booked very strongly in a bunch of places. The closest you got is like TNA. I was listening to a review of. Well, back to the match. So immediately after the bell rings, Pac has gone into it. Right out of the gate, we got him Pac with a bunch of uppercuts. Not uppercuts, excuse me, drop kicks. High drop kicks. Robert, no problem, Robert. And like another thing is like a difference in having to get through all of uh got Pac, he just flinged Claudio into the barricades, Barry barricades if you're uh you watch that guy, I can't think of his name right now. It looks like Claudio. Ooh, Claudio has a weak knee. You got a shotgun drop kick? What type of drop kick is that? Off the top rope. Collision is rolling out of the ring. He's a little annoyed or he's bothered. He's like, "Are we booing Claudio? Are we booing Claudio?" Okay. Well, he's just taking a moment. He's got a hurt leg. Brian Danielson, Shingo Takagi. I do not know. Oh, Shingo. Why do I know Shingo? Oh, we saw Shingo recently. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, looks like going to picture in picture. 4 minutes left. Very interesting move for the people who, you know, are forced to watch this in picture in picture. I mean, you got 3 minutes left, people. Come on. Now Claudio's just pushed Pac into the barricade, and with his bad leg, hobbled, but he still got a good elbow into Pac's face. Claudio's getting the crowd like into it, slapping his chest. Woo! Got two chops from Pac, but it looks like Claudio just knocked him into or dropped him into the ring apron. Danielson is talking about how much he enjoys being hit very hard. That sounds like sadomasochism. It sounds like that he's a bit of a masochist. Chaz enjoys the idea that he likes getting beat up. We have a chin lock on Pac from Claudio. As Claudio tries to get out of it, the crowd's trying to get his energy into it. Ooh! They're making fun of Brian Danielson. Claudio's selling the hip more, I should say. He still did that little flutter run into the standing leg drop onto Pac. Got a cravat onto Pac with a like one leg over top of Pac with a knee behind him, looking like he's putting a lot of pressure onto his neck. Claudio's still selling the leg. Crowd's a little quiet. Oh, we got the little disrespectful kicks from Claudio in the Pac. I think we're coming back. A nice shot. You can see the camera side is a bit dark, but $10,000. 10,000 person stadium, or this is difficult work, everybody. Anyway, $10,000 stadium with like a good 3,000. It should be plus. This is a very nice crowd. Hopefully, if they can manage it like this, like yeah, the crowd has been okay tonight. Little dead after the second to last match with the women, but they still try to work them in. We just had Pac do a Hurricanrana, diving Hurricanrana on Claudio. Whoa! Asai moonsault. The moonsault off the top rope for Pac. Really excellent work. Daniel Bryanson believes that this is really, really wonderful. So we do have an overrun. Okay. But still, I don't know, man. You have people tying in, and Pac is someone that I understand. He starts slow and he gets a little bit faster. He tries it. Oh, very nice. He tried to do a moonsault, but Claudio caught it. Pac then drove him into the ground. Pac rolling Claudio back into the ring as he climbs up, and it looks like he might do something off the top rope. Yes, springboard elbow drop. But after a cover, Claudio kicks out of it. We're seeing again that Shingo is going against Brian Daniels. It sounds like a good match. I think we've seen Shingo a few times so far. I'm not really a outside wrestler. I'm very casual, so I'll have to look into the Shingo person and see what people say about this man. Watch a few matches myself. Hopefully, we got some. There've been some slugging back and forth. Ooh, slugging back and forth from Pac to Claudio. Claudio like bumps into the rings, and Pac does a German suplex. Claudio levels up, but Pac comes back with a bunch of kicks. First kick to the back of his head. Puck is like a dense person. He reminds me of like Puck from not that small, but he's got like a lot of density to him. But Puck from Alpha Flight, any of you Marvel fans out there, he was Canadian hero. Oh, it looked like he was going for a shooting star's press. Oh, Miss Claudio get on his feet, and Claudio goes in with a great punch to his face, and then Puck just kicked out. It was an uppercut. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, we're gonna go for a big spin, but Claudio, don't forget your hip, man. I love that Pac like flails when he does it. Claudio, your hip, don't forget your hip. I'm gonna just look, he just grabbed his hip a little bit. Woo! What a lariat! He just spun Pac around on that. Danielson's doing a great job of looks like a Ricola bomb. But Pac gets up over it. Oh, he's got a brutalizer on Claudio, standing brutalizer. Claudio says no. The ref is asking him, do you want to let it go? He says no. He's crawling. He's trying as best he can to get over to ring, but Pac just rolls him out. I thought he was going to get a pin. Wow, looks like Claudio's reversing into a sharpshooter. Oh, he's sitting on his back. Like Pac is really Pac. You can see him, the pain on his face. Oh, Danielson yelling for him to sit back. And as Pac is reaching for the ropes, he grabs them and he gets a crossface on Pac himself. What the freak? I thought he was a freaking beast. So Pac is in a crossface, but he reverses it and he gets Claudio in on his pins, on his shoulders for two. It was just a roll up by Pac again, but Claudio gets out of it. Pac's trying to backslide, but he's way too big. Claudio's way too big. Oh, inside cradle. Oh my gosh. That wasn't badly done. So Claudio sits down on Pac, but Pac reverses it. There's a bunch of reverses. Oh! Oh, that was a match that could have gone either way. Pac got out of it with a reversal, and Claudio just couldn't get out of it. Just couldn't get out of it. Did I ask anything? No. More, I was all focused into the match itself. I think. Sorry, it's hard to remember. Claudio is upset here. Sitting in the ring, Pac is going into the semifinals. Hopefully, they'll put up the brackets again so we can see where he's at. Oh, so it'll either be Brian Danielson or Shingo Takagi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sal Gravy. That could be a wrestler's name. Oh, what is going on? Claudio, something's been going on with Claudio. There's something going on. Claudio is still selling the thigh. They booed Claudio, but they also love Claudio. Oh, we're gonna see Zack Sabre Jr. I think coming up. There's gonna be a trios match. We're getting a little bit of a lowdown for all of the matches that are coming up. No, not enough time for. Oh, wow, not enough time for the man with the mask to go through with it all. But I hope you guys appreciated that. Yes, I did. I don't really care. I don't know. Justin Timberlake is just a human being. If he wasn't famous, you know, people wouldn't care so much about it. And I personally am also someone who just like it's not important to my life. I hope that whatever happened to him is something that's just I don't know. I hope that whatever is happening for him, like he figures it out and whatnot. But yeah, not my world, not my world. What I can't imagine though is because he's a celebrity and a beautiful one at that. There's probably going to be so many people that try to knock that man down just because there seems to be a desire for people, the populace, to beat people up whenever they're on rough times, and that's kind of not my speed. I hope the best for him. I hope he doesn't hurt anybody, and I hope he gets help if he has a problem. You could have just done something dumb. Rich people, I don't get it. Like, have someone drive you around all the time so you just don't have to effing worry about it. Like, you guys should be taking Ubers, even though I know they're expensive. Yeah, just a DUI. I mean, it's serious. Like, you shouldn't be driving while you're in a car. A car is a very big thing. It's a weapon. In fact, just recently in my local area, there was somebody who was drunk and was pissed off and decided to ram their car into the back of someone else's car, and that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all. Very, very dangerous. Those things are like multiple tons. They can hurt people. So, if I had to give any advice to anybody out there, just be careful. Just really be careful. And even Puff Daddy, I don't really pay much attention to. I don't know, like even Vincent McMahon. Like, although I pay more attention to that than anything, like the fact that they had that file. But at the end of the day, they're like rich people who don't affect my life, and ultimately, like, kill the rich. That's what I would say. I don't know. I can imagine. YouTube not being so happy about that. Facebook didn't like it. I got recently a warning from Facebook because there's a punk ethos of kill the rich. It's basically like the rich are rich for a reason, and typically it's not because of anything all that decent. And or they're human beings like anybody else, and they could be good, they could be bad. Look at the CEO of what is it? That airplane producing company who just, they knew that they were using shoddy products in their airplanes and doing it for profit over the safety of human beings. It's been almost a year anniversary of that sub that tried to go to the bottom of to see the Titanic. They got smushed because the guy was like F regulation, which is a very big conservative push deregulation since the Reagan period. And it's really sad that there are individuals that place money over human beings. But that's what corporations are. Kill corporations. That's what it should be. Because, like, corporations drive are about money. They aren't typically about human beings. That's not cool. And the fact that we treat corporations as individuals is scary to me. But I don't know, the world itself, there are so many unfortunate things going on right now. Arizona, people taking money and having it funneled into private schools that teach or are okay with like hatred and bigotry. The world itself is a problem place right now, Robert. I just want everybody to work hard at making it a better place. And that's kind of why I'm here. I am a growth minded person who believes in mutual respect. There's things that I care to bring to the world that I don't see elsewhere. And how else do you change things but to be a model? And I realize I have a voice. I want my voice to be heard, and I'm going to work to make sure that my voice is heard. I don't know. We might have to talk about that, Robert. I am going to call it for the night. I really appreciate you watching, and anybody else who watches this. Great grandma, I hope you enjoy this as well, even if it's just listening to my voice as you go to sleep. I will continue to get better. I will continue to work on things. Just to let you know, behind the scenes, I was hoping to use my backdrop, but I don't know. I got to figure out how I'm going to use this as a backdrop. So for now, we're going to just do this. Don't even have lights set up. This was an all-day thing. I'm actually very, very tired. My brain is kind of like flummoxed. So, Robert, thank you very much. For anybody who's watching out there, please take care of yourself. Now, remember, everybody, subscribe, like, and share this movement with others. If you believe in growth mindset, if you believe in mutual respect, if you believe in love, well, then you believe in me. Because I am the Transformational Scientist. We just watched AEW's Dynamite. I will be working on a review, most likely. I should be back sometime during the week, but I don't have a full schedule now. I will not be covering Collision as it stands. I don't know, Saturdays are precious, but I will be trying to do more reviews. I might do a combined, but my plan right now is to do a review for Dynamite, a combined review for Ring of Honor / Rampage, because they're very light shows recently. And maybe a weekend review show. But ultimately, what I want to do for myself personally is to go back to those earlier shows and earlier earlier AEW shows and start going over those. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And respect to you. And as I would with my my students, I would always ask them to practice mutual respect, to give and to get. And if someone doesn't give, well, just walk away because you don't need to waste your time. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. This was the Transformational Scientist. I'll see you next time. Goodbye and God bless.